You know, there's nothing better when I'm babysitting my granddaughter than picking out a good book. And parents have been asking me questions about when their older children are old enough to babysit. Well, let me take on the job of discussing babysitting, since I'm doing it now, and provide some more information on the topic. While there's no set age for a child to begin babysitting, there are certainly a series of responsibilities and skills that need to be demonstrated before any older child or teenager sits. For example, you need to determine if your older child is able to stay in control when handling younger children or infants who may be crying. Can they handle common and emergency household situations and feel comfortable alone at someone else's house after dark? Can your older children listen well and follow instructions? And of course, is your child actually interested in doing babysitting rather than parents suggesting it when an older child or even a teenager is not really ready? If the answer, though, to these questions is yes, then it's okay to have your child start babysitting. But before doing so, they should enroll in an official babysitting course, which is often offered by schools, the YMCA, or the Red Cross. It includes first aid, home safety information, and certification in CPR, so your child knows what to do to keep the children they're caring for safe and what numbers they need to call in case of an emergency, such as fire, police, and poison control. As to getting started, your child should begin by sitting for only one child, ideally a preschooler, and should do it for an hour or two with an adult somewhere on the premises to be available if help is needed. Older children and even teenagers should not care for babies less than 6 months of age until they've been at it for a year or two. And a newborn under a month is not appropriate even for an experienced teenage babysitter. Remind your child who's going to babysit that their focus should be on the child at all times and not on reading or watching TV, unless you're doing that with the child. Only when a child is in bed should a sitter feel they can read or watch TV for themselves, and even then they should be checking on the child they're caring for about every half hour or so. No matter how experienced your child might be as a sitter, accepting jobs from strangers should be forbidden, and they should only work at homes of people they know and feel comfortable being at. Hopefully, tips like these will sit well with you and your teenager when it comes to knowing whether or not your older child or teen is ready to babysit. This is pediatrician Dr. Lewis First from the University of Vermont Children's Hospital, babysitting my granddaughter right now and reminding everyone to always be first with your kids.